Arsenal 2, Liverpool 2. And the headlines from this game: Trent Alexander-Arnold booed. Arsenal rescue a point from 2-0 down. The real meaning of a game of two halves. Arteta mocked by the Liverpool fans. Those are the headlines. And also, Mikel Merino got sent off for a second yellow. He could have had 3 yellows. That's how much he deserved to get sent off. That is now our 6th sending off of the season. But now we'll just briefly take a look at the game. So in that first half, the match started in Arsenal. We should have been ahead. We should have took the lead in this game. Bukayo Saka missed a clear chance. It was clear as day. It was a great free kick routine. Odegaard played it in. Liverpool tried to play an offside trap, but Bukayo Saka got in. And he kind of scuffed the volley with the bottom of his studs. Yeah. Poor finish from Bukayo Saka. He's clearly still rusty. Hopefully, once he has a pre-season, he'll be back fit firing for the new season. But then, Liverpool had the chance to go in front. Luis Diaz, Salah, I think it was Salah who played in the pass. And then Luis Diaz, someone cut it back, and he's there all alone in the middle of the box, straight at David Raya. Poor finish. Then I think Thomas Partey had a chance, intercepted the ball from, I think it was Conor Bradley, in the box, but he's ran towards the ball again, just like PSG. He ran towards the ball. I don't know why. So Trossard couldn't get a shot off because the ball was going into Trossard's path. He probably would have scored. So we probably had 2 opportunities to make it 1-0 before, on the 20th minute, Liverpool, they started growing into the game and they got their reward. It was a quick throw. Arsenal were asleep. We were asleep for most of that first half. It was very sloppy, giving the ball away, not punishing our opponent. Liverpool, they were also a bit sloppy as well, but they clicked in because Cody Gakpo first, he got in. He got in behind. It was a great ball. Someone played it in behind for him, and he kind of took too long to shoot, and Saliba kind of got the ball, cleared it out, and from that subsequent throw-in, Andy Robertson took it quick. Or it might not have been Andy Robertson, but I do know Andy Robertson got the crossing, and the defenders were just sleeping as well. Cody Gakpo header, 1-0 Liverpool, and literally within 90 seconds, Liverpool were in again, cut through Arsenal. Salah, great ball to Dominic Szoboszlai. Szoboszlai, it was probably going in, but he just played it across the box, going into the goal. And then Luis Diaz running in, gets there first before Saliba. 2-0 Liverpool. And at this moment, you're fearing the worst for Arsenal because we've had many beatings against Liverpool at Anfield. 4s, 5s. We've been pummeled, man. So you're kind of fearing for Arsenal, but throughout the rest of that half, Liverpool didn't really take their opportunities. Mikel Merino got himself a yellow card, being rash. But yeah, Liverpool were the much better side in that half. They had 10 shots, 7 on target. David Raya was worked. We had 5 shots, none on target. So you can see where the game's going. Even though we had good chances, we just weren't on it. We were very sloppy, lethargic, feeling sorry for ourselves. And we're just lucky Liverpool are the Liverpool that's already won the league. Because if this was Liverpool from earlier on in the season, this could have been a serious pummeling. It could have been 4 or 5 in that first half. So, I don't know what Arteta said to them at halftime, but the boys came out with a rocket up their asses. and straight away the intensity was upped. Trossard cooked Connor Bradley, put it in. Marino missed the open goal. Instead of, he had the whole of the right side of the game, the goal to aim for, but he's put it back across, and it was even going wide. It hit Odegaard. So you're thinking, we're being wasteful again. But literally 1 minute later, Trossard again, after Miles Lewis Skelly drove towards the edge of the Liverpool box. He played it out wide to Trossard. Trossard, all the time in the world. Liverpool, they didn't really come out for that second half. He puts it in, and Martinelli headers it in. What Arteta done for that second half was he switched Trossard to the left and he put Martinelli up front. Do Arsenal have a new striker? That was another one of the headlines. But yeah, we looked a lot more on it in that second half. The goals, you could tell another goal was coming. Even at 2-2, you feared, but you just knew if Arsenal switched on, you could get at Liverpool because they were a bit sloppy too. And they made a substitution after 60 minutes. Trent Alexander come on and he started getting booed. And you're thinking to yourself, do the players need this type of negative energy on the pitch? The answer to that was no, because not too long after that, about 2-3 minutes, Odegaard took a strike. Alisson, he should do better. He goes like this. Instead of going like that, he goes across to try to save it, and then it hits the post, and then it comes out. Mikel Merino, first to react. Trent Alexander-Arnold playing him on side, and he headers it home. So, was Trent's mind in the game because he was being booed? I don't know. Only he could tell you that. But, yep, 2-2. Mikel Merino gets a red. Then Arsenal have to just go full on defensive. But around on the 90th minute, we had a chance to steal it. Odegaard going through. Zinchenko to his left. He could pass it to him, but he decided to shoot. You kind of have to hit the target, but he kind of dragged it wide a bit. Then Liverpool almost got the winner. Almost. Very close. A corner, and then a header. David Raya makes the save. Robertson reacts, but he's offside. And also Konate, I think they gave a foul because Konate gave Lewis Skelly the old grabbed his face. But yeah, man, we'll look at a couple of key things from this game. So, Arsenal fans seem to be upset after being mocked, Mikel Arteta being mocked by the Liverpool fans with that banner. Always the bridesmaid, never a bride. To me, it's just funny, man. You gotta love a bit of banner, man. Fair play to Liverpool, because if we were in their position, trust me, we would do the same, man. And Arsenal fans, just remember all the times we've been mocked. Because when we do eventually win, I need to see us absolutely going crazy, because I know I'm going crazy. People think I'm humble. People think I'm negative. I'm going to be deluded. My delusion's going to be on the sky. But yeah, next thing, Martinelli. Martinelli in that second half. The second half, Martinelli went up front for Trossard, and that seems like something that we should have maybe tried in a few more games, because we've seen him under Emery. I think he's just a natural striker, because he just seemed to have the striker's instinct, the header, the runs in behind. You need that pace in behind. It would have been something different, but I don't know. Arteta has chosen to go a different route, and maybe this has cost us a few points in a few games. I don't know, man, but the season's over, so I ain't gonna dwell on where it went wrong, but where it did go wrong a few times was the discipline. As mentioned, sixth red card of the season. Mikel Merino, silly, silly, silly. He's literally lost the ball. He should have got a second yellow for the Darwin Núñez foul, but then he's gone and taken out Szoboszlai. He's taken out two people in the space of 3 seconds. Anthony Taylor, he had no choice. The shot went wide. He brought it back. I think he brought it back for the free kick, and yeah, sent him off. Rightly so. Our discipline's been poor. That is something Arteta needs to work on, because as much as I don't want him here, he's staying. He's here to stay. So, Arteta, do better, man. Do better. Get it into the players. Get it into their heads. You need to drill them to start fixing up. And you as well. You knew Mikel Merino was on a yellow card. You could have made the changes. Your changes are always too late. You keep saying that it's reactionary. You are angry at the players. Oh, that first half was a disgrace. It was very, very disappointing. It was unacceptable, unacceptable. But come on, your changes as well. You take too long to make changes. You're also reactive. You're not very proactive. Yes, in this game, you made a great little tweak with Martinelli, but then you could have took off Marino. He was a liability. You could see he was rattled in this game a bit. But yeah, man, I don't want to dwell on negatives too much, man. But the boys showed great fight. Great fight to come from 2 goals behind and get a point at Anfield. Even though Liverpool, they'd won the league, they're on the beach, but still, it looked like the Guard of Honor kind of was continuing to give them a Guard of Honor for this first half, even though we had chances, but still. And yeah, man, that's kind of it from the game. Arsenal 2, Liverpool 2. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe to the channel. I'm gone, people. Bless.